If you guys are looking to buy coins, be sure to check out UT Coin Traders, links down below in the description. Hey, what's going on guys, it is Lasty here, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about the FIFA 14 demo, because I realised that I hadn't actually shared my opinions on that just yet, and in the background what you'll see is just a bunch of goals that I've scored. I've played both modes, so like the head-to-head or whatever mode, and the ultimate team mode. I've played on the various different difficulties just to see what it's like on to try and get a judge of literally everything. So what you'll see here is a cross between all of that sort of stuff. Now, the reason I sort of did that and changed the difficulties, played on the different modes, is because when you're coming up against different people on like Ultimate Team or something next year, obviously some of them are going to have worse teams, some of them are going to have better teams, some of them are going to be really bad players, and some of them are going to be too good for you to handle. So I like to get a judge of how the game feels when you're up against it on a high difficulty, and how easy it is when you're on the easier modes or whatever. So that's my reasoning behind that. Thoughts on the demo. So I always like to have my bad news first. So let's talk about some of the bad things, shall we? With regards to the head-to-head mode or the non-ultimate team mode that we're all trying, where you can just play like Dortmund versus City and all of that sort of stuff, it feels clunky because it's quite a slow game type. It does feel quite clunky, and I don't know. I always feel like the demo feels a lot different to when the actual game comes out. So I'm hoping things there can change, but I noticed that this game is definitely at a slower pace, which could be a good thing, could be a bad thing in some areas, but we'll get to that in a bit. But yeah, the head-to-head mode or whatever felt very, very clunky, and I hope that thing would change just so they could bring it up to speed, because otherwise, I don't know. It might be a game changer. It might be something which I wouldn't really look into. I'm a big Ultimate Team fan anyway, so I would probably mostly be playing that. But it'd be nice to know that the game feels pretty solid and good to play when when you're not in an Ultimate Team mood and you want to play some head-to-head or something. So that right there is that. And also with the head-to-head stuff, I think that's the same sort of game type, or the way that the pace of the game and stuff, as career mode. Maybe, and I definitely want to do a career mode series next year, so that's something I'll be looking into, and hopefully the gameplay on that would be quite nice. I'm hoping so. So that is sort of the bad areas of the demo. The good areas are Ultimate Team does feel a bit quicker, so quicker than, well, I don't mean quicker than last year, I mean quicker than the head-to-head style on here. So it does pick the pace up a bit, which is exactly what we all want. But there is a noticeable change in the pace to actually what we got last year. So that's also quite a good thing, because I think Ultimate Team has felt very arcadey and too quick and too counter-attacking based in the past. And now it seems like build-up play is definitely a lot more key. So I'm loving that. I'm loving the fact that you're going to it's going to take a bit more time to score, a bit more effort, a killer through ball from the right type of player, someone with good passing stats. So I think that stats like that could come into play a lot more, rather than just hoofing it over for S-Wine to just run on and score. But that sort of stuff is bound to still happen. But I'm just thinking maybe it's going to be slightly better for us. I'm going to take a bit more skill, which is bad for me because I'm bad at Ultimate Team. I'm bad at FIFA in general. Surely some of you guys recognise that. But, perhaps it's going to make me learn. So that's one good point, is that the game speed feels a bit different. Another good point is to have Jeff Stelling come in and talk to you at the start of the game. If you guys have not noticed that little bit of commentary at the start, I think that's a lovely little touch, because we don't often get along with the commentators, but I love a bit of Jeff Stelling, so that's good to hear from him at the start of this game, which is nice. A nice, familiar, friendly voice to hear at the start of the game, that's for sure. Two really good plus points are how Ibra and how Neymar feel on this demo. Oh my god, they feel incredible. I cannot wait to use them. Neymar especially, I mean, the guy's now got 5-star skills and weak foot, so It's awesome. I can't wait to be able to. I mean, I believe on Ultimate Team he's now been moved from that left side to a striker, and I've not previously liked him, but I think I love anyone with 5-star weak foot and skills. So he's kind of like an upgraded version of Tarapt for us next year, and I think that's going to feel so good. Obviously, he'll cost a bomb, but you know, he's going to be deadly, and he's going to be so good if you get to use him. Another thing I did obviously recognise, and a lot of people are talking about this, and it's quite a down point, is that the way finesse shots are very powerful at the moment on this game. I think that might just be like an issue with one of the sliders or something on. Obviously all our sliders are set to 50 or whatever, 0 or whatever they are. But I think maybe the finesse shot in the coding or something may be a little bit strong. And I think that will definitely be sorted. I think enough people have raised their concerns with this demo, and probably the beta as well, that will get sorted so plain and simply. I don't think they will be that powerful, because that would just be quite strange and quite silly really, because I think we got to a good point. Well, last year probably was a bit overkill on the finesse shots. They were quite useless, so we could do with a little bit of a step up from that, but definitely nowhere near where we were in the previous FIFAs like 11 and 12, where finesse shots sort of ruled OP. But other than that, the game feels good. I'm liking the changes. I've got a massive feeling that the difference between this current gen console and the next gen console is going to be huge, and we're going to feel another big difference there, which I'm so looking forward to. So I can't wait, you know, to the end of November or whenever the consoles come out to get to play this game with better graphics and better usability and stuff like that. But all in all, I'm really looking forward to it. Obviously the web app is out right now, so you guys can get on that and start building your team, start trading your way up to the teams that you want to use, either for the early release of the game or you know, when the full game's out itself, depending on if you've got the season ticket. But I hope you've enjoyed my views. I'd love to hear some of your views. Drop a comment, drop a like, guys. I'd love to hit 1,000 likes on this. I really want to hear your thoughts and opinions and stuff. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time. Peace.